as I told Miss Gina, we will be recording this presentation for all of you. So please just tell your friends if they're not able to attend to just ask for the recording of the presentation. I will be sending that to Miss Gina. So let's just start. So welcome everybody, and thank you for joining us in this webinar from the University of North Alabama, one of the pathway institutions for GAC. My name is Lina Barragan, and I will be your speaker today. I will be joined by my colleague here at the Office of International Affairs, Miss Annie Yang. To start, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Lina Barragan. I've been working here for the Office of International Affairs over 3 years now. My main focus has been Latin America recruitment, as well as marketing and advertisement for the whole office. I am currently an alumni of UNA in the MBA program, and I am working on my second master's degree called Master in Professional Studies in Informational Technology. I'm also joined by my colleague, Miss Annie Yang, who is the International Admissions Assistant. She is a recent graduate from UNA. She studied marketing. However, she was a student worker since last year. She has been an ambassador from the Office of International Affairs. She has been a navigator, and she also was part of the Student Government Association and the Chinese Student Organization. And finally, we have two of our GAC students. Those are students from Kunming, China, GAC Kunming, China. So if you have any questions at the end or during the presentations, just put it within the questions section. Miss Annie will be answering all of your questions during the presentation. And if you have any question for our GAC students as well, they will be replying at the end. So just start asking your questions in the question section or in the chat if you want to. Again, first of all, I want to thank you all for being part of this webinar. And thank you, Ms. Gina, for organizing this webinar for your student. This is a great opportunity for all of you to learn a little bit more about UNA and the GAC program, and we hope we can provide the right information so you can further your studies in the US and the USA, especially here in our beautiful campus and in our university. So first of all, I just want to tell you about the University of North Alabama, and then we go into the GAC program. We're talking about what are the benefits to study in the University of North Alabama, and then we're talking about the GAC program. What are the benefits to study in the GAC program, and what are the benefits when you transfer to a university here in the U.S. So the University of North Alabama is located in Florence, Alabama. Florence is a lovely city located in the northwest region of Alabama. It is the largest city of the Shoals area, which includes Muscle Shoals, Tuscumbia, and Sheffield. Florence, Alabama is located close to the Tennessee River, which runs through the northern Alabama part, and it is the site of a lot of fun activities and beautiful views. As you can see on the left, we have a picture of the university. We have the Wilson Dam. We have the O'Neill Bridge, which is really close to us. We have the McFarland Park, and those are the views that you will see when you come here to the University of North Alabama. We are really close to Memphis. We're 2 hours away from Memphis. We're an hour and a half from Nashville. We're close to the Smoky Mountains. We're 4 hours away from Atlanta, which are a lot of things to do, a lot of things to see, the CNN Center. We have the Coca-Cola Museum. We have the aquarium. 3 hours from here are the is Chattanooga, which has a lot of exotic views, as those falls that you can see in the picture. 1 hour from here, even less than an hour, we have Huntsville, and we have the NASA Space and Rocket Center, and there is a museum where you can go. So there are a lot of things to do, there are a lot of things to see here in Alabama. This is a question that we usually get because not many people knows where is Alabama. So this is where we are, and if you come here, I'm sure that you will have a lot of fun and a lot of things to do. So how is the weather in Alabama? The weather, someone is asking, the weather in Alabama is really, really mild. It's not cold. We have a lot of snow, so it's really similar to Mexican weather. The temperatures are from, I will say, right now we're in winter, but it's really changing. So right now, one day we have 15 Celsius. The other day we have 20. So it's not cold if that's the question. Let's go into our second slide, please, Annie. We're gonna talk a little bit about the key important points of UNA. So UNA is the oldest university in the state of Alabama. It has actually it's 187 years. UNA has 7,000 students, including 350 international students from 40 different countries. We have over 40 undergraduate programs and 14 graduate programs. We have a new program because I know that many GAC students are interested in the engineering technology or engineering majors. So we have our new engineering technology program. We offer conditional admissions for those who are not proficient in English. So I'm just going to say that in Spanish. Si ustedes necesitan admisión condicional, si su inglés no tiene los estándares necesarios, también pueden venir acá y empezar con clases de inglés. Y después pueden ir directamente en las clases académicas sin tener que pasar TOEFL, sin tener que pasar IELTS. However, I have been told that you are, or your school is really good in English. So I hope that that the students that come here do not need to go into the ESL. However, that's an available option for all of you. Our total cost is all-inclusive, including tuition, fees, housing, meal plan. Everything is from $2,000 to $26,000. However, this is something more important that we're going to talk later. We're giving a special scholarship for all GAC students, $6,000 per year. So the cost that I'm giving right now, it's gonna be reduced with the scholarship that I will tell you about in a couple of minutes. So this is the normal cost, $22,000 to $26,000 overall, including everything. However, I will give you the cost for all GAC students who will have a scholarship. We offer single and double occupancy room campus. So for those students who want campus, there is a possibility to be on campus. If you want to rent an apartment or if you want to live off campus, there is also the possibility. Okay. So as I said, we have ESL application for those students who are not proficient in English, and we have undergraduate application. Right here you can see all of the majors that we have. We have biology, earth system, industrial hygiene, communication, criminal justice, entertainment industry, foreign languages. We have business majors. Our business program was just accredited by the AACSB, which is the highest accreditation for College of Business in the world. Just 5% of the schools the College of Business Schools in the world have this accreditation. As you can see, we have other programs: sports management, culinary arts, nutrition, interior design. We have many programs for you. I won't tell you the complete list, but if you want to know all of the programs, just send me an email and I will send you a list of all of the programs that we have. Okay, now what are the benefits to study the GAC? By studying the GAC program, you will be able to transfer 41 credits, up to 41 credits. As you can see, this is the chart that the University of North Alabama has pre-approved. I know that Ms. Gina has told me that you haven't finished all of the modules. However, for your school, for the director of school, we already gave this chart with all of the courses that are going to be transferred. And even if you haven't taken all of these courses, you still can transfer some of them. So even if you haven't taken all of the modules for the GAC, you will still be able to transfer some of the credits. So it doesn't matter how many credits have you taken. The most important part is that you can transfer some of the credits, and that's an advantage that many students don't have. That's an advantage that you as GAC students will have. You will finish quicker than any other international student just by coming from the GAC program. Okay, so what are the steps in order to be admitted or not to be admitted? What are the steps for all GAC students? The first thing that you need to have is complete 1 year of full-time student at GAC Center and earn 2.20. We are changing that. If you have a GPA of 2.0, you can come here at UNA. The second step is apply to UNA. How do you apply? I will tell you in a couple of slides, but the website is www.una.edu/international, and then you will see the application page. It's really simple. The online form is there. You just fill out the application, pay $100 application, and just email me or Miss Annie or the general email the required documents, and that's it. That's how you become accepted to the university. It's really simple. The admission process just takes from 1 to 3 days. So it's really simple to apply. It's really simple to get accepted. If you already have your English proficiency, then these are the scores. We need TOEFL 61 or IELTS 5.5. This TOEIC is for some schools in Asia. The TOEIC is 600. So if you have those scores, you will be admitted directly into the academics. Once you have been admitted to the university, we are going to start transferring your credits. So how does it work? UNA or the GAC, UNA majors are divided into 3. The first part are the general education, the second part are the major core, and the third part are the electives. Being a GAC student will benefit you the most if you choose a business major. Therefore, for the UNA general education, we are going to transfer the same amount of credits for all majors. We will transfer 19 credits, which means 6 courses for all general education for all majors. The second core, which are the UNA major core, it depends on your major. So that's what I'm telling you. If you are a business major, you will transfer more credits than any other major. So as it says here, this is just for us. You don't have to worry about how many credits do you take. You don't have to worry. You just have to worry about studying and making good grades. This is our job, but I'm just letting you know how is the process and how are the credits counting towards your degree. So the second, if you have a business major, you will transfer 15 credits, which are 5 courses. However, if you don't have a business major, then we cannot transfer any major course. But those credits that we didn't transfer for the major core are going to be electives. So for those that are not business major, we will transfer 21 credits, which means 7 courses. And additionally, for those business major, we will transfer 6 credits or 2 courses. So at the end, it's better to have a business degree. But if you don't want to, it's not required. We will be able to transfer some of the credits. As I say, it depends if it's it depends on how many credits or how many classes have you taken. At the end, you will be able to transfer up to 41 credits. It doesn't mean that you will transfer all, but it will be approximately what we can transfer. And at the end, the total of credits is 128, and you will be graduate with 1 degree from UNA. So it is a really, really simple process to become a UNA student. It is a really, really simple process to benefit from the GAC program. A major is una carrera, una licenciatura, un bachelor's degree. That's a major. I was just looking at the questions. Okay. Let's continue. Sorry. Okay, this is the scholarship that I'm telling you, that I was talking to you about, and it's the GAC scholarship. So with this GAC scholarship, all of you, if you have a GPA of more than 2.0, you will be able to get this scholarship. This scholarship applies is 6,000 per year if you live on campus. If you have a GPA higher than 2.0, and the scholarship can be renewable based on your academic performance. So if you come here at UNA, you will get 6,000 if you live on campus. So the tuition per year, which was 13,152, we will give you a discount of 38%, and now will be 8,152. And the on-campus housing, which is 3,326, we will give you 1,000 on a scholarship, which is a discount of 30%, and you will pay a total of 2,326. To don't confuse you, the total, including meals, tuition and fees, accommodation, and tuition, as I said, including everything, is 17,438. So for all GAC students, the cost before was 23,438. Now you are just paying 17,438. This is less than you can pay for a normal university in the US. So what we really want is that you can take advantage of your degree, of your GAC program, that you can come here at UNA. You just not only will be able to transfer credits, you not only will be able to graduate early, but you also will be able to get a scholarship just for being part of this GAC pathway. Okay, so how do you apply to UNA? Really simple, as I said before. Just go to our official application, which is, you can encounter that at www.una.edu/international. Or you can just, if you have a QR code, you just can please take a picture of the one that is on the right, on the corner right. You will be able to enter to our application directly. And the other things are really simple. So you just need to send me or send Miss Annie your official GAC diploma. If you haven't graduated yet, we just need your official GAC transcript, the one that you have until now. You don't need anything else. You don't need the diploma. Once you finish GAC, you can come here with your diploma. But for now, we just need your official GAC transcript. You can just scan it and send it to me. Your TOEFL, you have to pay the $100 application fee, which you can pay it on the application. There is a direct link for that. And then we need an official bank letter showing a minimum of $22,000. Those are the only things that we need. Really simple. We will give you a response in 1 to 3 days. And we will tell you that you are admitted and that you are in the GAC scholarship. And then you will be ready to come here and become one of our UNA students. What are the benefits to study here in the US? I know that there is a lot of controversy for coming here in the US. There are a lot of benefits. First, you can get an on-campus job. You can work up to 20 hours per week and up to 40 hours per week during vacation and holiday breaks. Finding a job is not always easy, but if you're a good student, if you network, if you talk to people, it's a really good opportunity to just talk to people, to network. They also can give you amazing recommendation. Having experience in the US, it's really good for your resume. It is really good for your CV if you're going back to Mexico or if you want to stay here in the US. You can also be able to have a CPT. What is a CPT? A CPT is an opportunity to work off campus. So you can do an internship up to 20 hours related to your major. It needs to be related to your major, and it can be paid, it can be unpaid. And the University of North Alabama has a career center that can help you to prepare for those CPT, for those interviews. And it's a really good opportunity, as I said, to have experience here in the US. And finally, when you finish or when you graduate from a university in the US, you will be able to get an OPT. An OPT is called Optional Practice Training, and you can work up to 12 months after you graduate from a university in the US. Therefore, you will have the experience to be here and have work experience here in the US when you graduate from a US university. So not only you will have a degree from the US, but you will also have experience from here, from the US, when you decide to study here. Finally, we have really different and unique points for international students. We offer airport transportation, we offer new student orientation, insurance plans, activities and programs for all international students. We encourage all international students to participate in different activities. We have a student international advising, cultural integration support, emergency and crisis support. We have host families. So for those students who are feeling kind of lonely or that need a friend, we have families that devote their time just to be with the students. And they are really happy to do that. They are really happy to show American culture to them, to share holidays, to share traditions. So this is a really good point for many international students that feel this is a home away from home. Okay, so right now I have two of our GAC students. We have Miss Rongjan Zhang, and Miss Shenlin Li. I cannot say their names really well. They are from China. They are part of the GAC China. They're GAC Kunming China. So I asked them beforehand some of the questions, and this is their output. Also, if you have any question for them, just drop it in the question and answer section, and Miss Annie will be replying to you. So here I have, we also have Mr. Ruben Wu, but he was not able to be with us today because he was a little bit sick. Oh, he was a little bit sick. So I'm just going to start with, wait a minute. I'm going to start with Miss Ronjan. She's gonna tell us what are the benefits that you have as a GAC student. Please just tell us what are the benefits that you experienced when you were in the GAC program.
I think the first one is having the good study habits to adapt U.S. college life. I think habits is really important. For example, when I in my GAC, I make some study plans to manage the time. Also, I focus on I try my best to focus on every assignment and every test, and I think this too is really important on college life. And also, I think the second benefit is transfer some credit. I can transfer over 41 credits, and the third one is it can save money.
Very good. As you heard, I mean, she was able to transfer credits, she was able to save money, and the GAC just gave her good habits to adapt to the U.S. college life. How many credits were you able to transfer?
I can transfer 55 credits.
And as I said, it depends on the major. She transferred 55 credits. 34 of them were business credits, and the 21 were elective credits. So, as you can see, GAC, it's a really good program that will help you not just when you are back in Mexico. It will help you here in the U.S. and we have the tools to help you, and we want to help you through the whole process. Now I have Miss Shenlin, and she will tell us why do you recommend students to study in the U.S. and in UNA?
I think the United States have one of the highest quality of education in the world. There are many world famous universities in U.S. Studying here, you can get a good education resource. And every year have there are more than 2,000 countries students will choose studied at USA. And when you talk with them, you can know different countries' culture. And I think American people are very friendly, outgoing. When you have some problem, they will help you.
Okay. She pointed out one of the other benefits to study in the U.S. is to get to know different cultures, to experience different cultures. Not by studying in the U.S., you're not just knowing the U.S. culture, you're knowing different other cultures, you're knowing different other countries, and you have the experience here just to study at UNA. You will understand many cultures just by coming here in the US. Okay, girls, she has a question. Someone has a question for you. Was it difficult for you, the subjects that you have? But Vanessa, I have a question for you. Are you talking about the subjects at GAC or the subjects here at UNA? Okay, Ms. Rajan, can you help her? If the subjects were difficult when you came here at UNA?
Uh, I think for UNA's subjects is not really difficult because when we in the GAC program we study some similar course and I think this course related to this subject now I study in UNA. So just believe yourself is not so hard.
Very good. Yeah, as she said, that you already have the experience. You already know. You already are used to study hard. You're already used to a schedule. So it's pretty much like those GAC courses. So the difference will not be really hard. And this, our two top advice from our other student who was sick that he couldn't come with us, but he told you, to all of you, he just wanted to tell, don't be afraid to study in the US and just take advantage of the GAC program. There are really many things that you can do with those GAC credits, with those GAC study habits, and just take advantage of it. If you have the opportunity to come to the US, don't be afraid to do it. It's a really simple process. And then his second advice was to follow the GAC instructions, and then you will be ready to face any challenge, not only academic challenge, but global challenge and many other things that come up to you in the future. Okay, so as a final thing, well, let's just go ahead and let's get to the question and answer section, and then I will just show you a small video about UNA so you have a better idea of the things that UNA can do for you. How is a day in campus? How are the students? How is the community? So I will just show you a little video in a few, but I just want to hear your questions first. So just please let me know what are your questions, and let's just listen. We just want to listen to you. If you wanna talk, I can also unmute you, and if you wanna talk, I will just listen to you directly. Yeah, and the one that wants to talk, just please raise your hand, so we are not able to listen to any background noise. So, any question? Okay, is it more expensive to live inside the campus than outside? Some students will think that it's more affordable to live outside of campus. However, as I told you, the scholarship that we're giving you, the $1,000 extra, are to live in campus. So, because we're giving you the scholarship, it's cheaper to live in campus. However, after the year that you have lived here, after the year that you have experienced everything here, you will be able to move to an apartment. You will be able to look for roommates. I think it's cheaper if you know people. It's cheaper if you have a lot of friends when you can share your house, where you can share your apartment. But if you live by yourself, if you are just new to the town, and if you don't have many friends with you, I think it's cheaper to live on campus. Another question? Okay, the admission process. Let's just go back to the slide. The admission process is really simple. You just go to the website www.una.edu/international, and then you will find the application form. It says apply here, undergraduate. Once you apply there, you just fill out the application form, and then you have to pay $100 application fee. Once you submitted the application, the rest is really simple. You just need your GAC transcript. You need your TOEFL or IELTS. As I said before, we need a TOEFL of 61 or IELTS of 5.5. If you don't have a TOEFL, or if you don't have an IELTS, and if you want to come here and study English first, that's possible too. And then finally, we need an official bank letter with a minimum of $22,000. Those three things are essential, or not even three things, just two things: your official GAC transcript and the bank letter. And then just go to the website, as I said, www.una.edu/international. We unfortunately do not have many Mexican students. We have, right now we have one student from Mexico. However, we have a lot of, well, not a lot. I will say we have a small community, let's say 5 students from, or 10, 5 or 10, that are Hispanic heritage. I'm not really sure how many of them we have on campus, but we have some students that their parents are Mexicans, and they are in our community. Another question? Yes, we do have careers directly to, I'm sorry. We have careers directly related with politics. We have political science. We have a major degree or a career in political science. If you are interested, if you just leave me your email, I can send you information about that, that career, that major. Something else? And if you don't mind, please, if you can just send me your email. Yes, if all of you can send your email, I will be able to provide information to you, extra information that I didn't cover, or if you have any question, I will leave you my email if you just want to ask me directly. But just leave your email on the question section, and I will be able to send you information about UNA credits, UNA majors, transfer credits, GAC benefits, things that I didn't cover today. So please just leave your email there. And if you want, please leave the major or the career. I'm sorry, I keep saying major. Major is career, bachelor's. Please just leave your career in the question and answer section, so I can send you information about your career. Okay, I don't know if we have more questions. I will just go ahead and turn in the video. I will turn in the video. Does anyone have any other question? How many students are connected? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 students, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I will leave you with the video now so you can see a little bit more about the university. And then if you have any other question, I will be happy to answer it to you. One minute. I'm sorry. I taking 18 hours, leading my own study group, and studying about the campus, but it's my first time living away from home. Living on campus has really made it special. Sometimes I forget that I don't have practice, so I pick up some things. The campus is so accessible. I never have to rush to my next class, and it only takes a few minutes to make it to the rest of the class. It's so great to live somewhere that's safe, but easy to get there and out. I've loved more than 34 lives and learned that I don't have to feel it. My roommate Caroline and I love libraries. Chocolate always helps us stress out a little less. What would she do without me? It's hard to believe we didn't even know each other at university. And now we can practice the finish steps. Having an awesome roommate like Caroline makes living here even better. But I do need my space and time. And my room is plenty of it. I have plenty of places to keep my stuff when I need it and stay focused on my home. I can decorate how I want to and make the space my own, which is a blast. I have plenty of closet space for all my friends, and our bathroom is the perfect size. I never thought I was to talk to you like home, but it really does. The resident halls have plenty of places to hang out, catch up with my friends, and have some fun. You can always catch somewhere or the walk. Since I've done my classes for the day, and Caroline is feeling better about her test tomorrow, it's time to head to the college for a quick bite. Caroline can stop at one month and Starbucks for her all matter ahead, and I can get my favorite nuggets. The hill is the perfect place to sit and hang out, even if you don't need the anything. I can spend all week on campus, but it's also awesome places like downtown Florida. Gang and I agree that tonight is perfect for a quick walk and a pop. I love being so close to the stores, and there's always something going on. It's not too big, not too small, and everyone here is so nice. It's not uncommon to see just about anyone at any time of day. It does make sense. But how cool is it? There's always something to do. I love playing flowers while it's right across the street, so I never have to risk it. When I first came to your name, I had to report it. But now that I've been here a little while, I can get to walk. And you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, so that was our video. That's our video of UNA. If you have any other question, I'm just gonna check again our question and answer section. If not, I'm gonna leave you with my email. My email is lbarragannovoa@una.edu. The coordinator of admissions, her name is Hua Yang, is HYANG@una.edu. And you always can look at the website www.una.edu/international. You can look for majors, you can look for tuition, and you can apply directly there. So please, if you have any question, I think I have another question. Let me just check. Oh, sorry. The volume was really low for the video. Were you able to hear the video? Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. If someone else has anything else to say, just asking the questions. If not, I will thank all of you to participate in this webinar. As I said, we are recording this session, so for all of the students who were not able to participate, we will be sending a video with the recording. Also, if you look at the handouts, the PowerPoint presentation is in there, so you can download it as well in your computer. If you have any questions, just email me. And we hope that you apply to UNA. We hope that you can benefit from all of the opportunities that the GAC program gives to you. And we hope that you all can become a uni student like those GAC students that were with us today. So thank you very much for your participation, and we hope to see you soon in our beautiful campus. Bye-bye, and thank you. No, thank you, Miss Gina, for all of your help, and thank you for getting together all of your students for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And have a good week, everybody.